this new bunk bed. What do you think, Cosette? I think that I would like the top bunk. What do you mean you want the top bunk? I think I should get the top bunk. I am Jenny the storytelling genie after all. Yes, I know that you're Cosette the crafty cat, but you're little and I don't know if you can climb up to the top bunk as quickly as I can. I think I should get the top bunk. What do you mean I'm big and I should be on the bottom bunk so it doesn't tip over? That's not very nice. Uh-oh, Cosette, we have people visiting us inside of our lamp. Hello, friends, and welcome to Cosette's Enchanted Journeys. I'm so sorry that you saw Cosette and I arguing over this bunk bed. We just got it and we thought it would be fun, the both of us, to be on the top bunk, and we were having an argument about it. Does that ever happen to you? Do you have arguments at home with a parent, a guardian, maybe a brother or a sister about a toy or a bunk bed or something that you just really want, but maybe they want it too, and you can't seem to figure it out? Yeah, it doesn't happen to us too often, does it, Cosette? But it does happen from time to time. In fact, it kind of reminds me of one of the stories we've picked out for you today. Cosette actually has two, and one of them has to do with about getting in a fight and how these two little bear cubs got out of it. Would you like to go and read some stories with us now? Maybe while we're doing that, we can let our tempers cool down, Cosette, and we can rethink this idea of the bunk bed and maybe we can figure it out. How does that sound? Sound good to them? All right. You guys ready to go on a storytelling adventure with us? Rub your hands together, say the magic words. I wish to go on an enchanted journey, and away we go. Welcome, boys and girls. I thought we could have some more fun today with a couple of stories because I have with me the Berenstain Bears. These are books that have been around since I was a little girl and I really enjoy. And there's a whole bunch of them, but I'm only going to read a couple because they're a little on the shorter side. I thought we could fit two in today. So the first one I'm going to read with you is The Berenstain Bears Get in a Fight by Stan&Jan Berenstain. Most mornings in bear country, the sun rose to greet the day, and the mockingbird sang its copycat songs outside an upstairs window of the bear's tree house. And inside the tree house, Brother Bear and Sister Bear would wake up. Brother and sister usually got along very well. They took turns nicely with the bathroom. They said please and thank you at breakfast. They often sat together on the school bus. And after school, they worked together happily on their special project, their own backyard tree house. But one gray morning, brother and sister didn't get along well at all. Maybe it was the weather, or maybe it was because the mockingbird slept late. But whatever it was, Brother and Sister Bear got into a big fight. Sister Bear opened her eyes and stretched. Then she sat up and let her legs dangle over the edge of her bed, right in Brother Bear's face. She didn't do it to be rude. It was just one of those things that happens with bunk beds. But that morning, Brother was not in a very good mood. "Sister," he shouted, "get your dopey feet out of my face." "My feet aren't dopey, and they're not in your face," she shouted back. "Get your dopey face out of my face," snarled Brother. "You shut up," snapped Sister, and before Brother could answer, she skipped into the bathroom ahead of him. She took a very long time brushing her teeth, washing up, and brushing her fur. "You'd better come out of that bathroom," shouted Brother, banging on the door. "Brother Bear," said Papa, coming out of his bedroom. "You know better than to shout at your sister." "But she's taking too long in the bathroom," complained Brother, "and she's doing it on purpose." When Brother raised his fist to bang on the door again, it opened and out came Sister, all spruced up. "Good morning, Papa," she said, as nice as you please. "Grrr," said Brother. Brother and sister didn't say please and thank you that morning at breakfast because they weren't speaking to each other. And they didn't sit together on the school bus. Sister sat in the front and brother sat way in the back. That afternoon, they made a line down the middle of the backyard treehouse to show which half was whose. It wasn't much fun sitting up there in their treehouse not speaking, especially when it began to rain hard. Later, they kept on being mean by taking back the things they usually shared. Sister took back her modeling clay, which Brother had made into dinosaurs, and rolled it into one big lump. Brother took back his trucks and planes and put them on the top shelf where Sister couldn't reach them. They got so angry they forgot they weren't speaking and began shouting at each other even louder than before. Then Papa lost his temper and began shouting at them to stop shouting. The neighbors didn't know which was worse, the big storm or the racket coming from the bear's house. Mama had quite enough. She put 2 fingers in her mouth and whistled very, very loudly. Papa and the cubs were so surprised they stopped shouting. "I didn't know you could whistle like that, Mama," said Sister. "Well, I can, and I can also tell you," said Mama sternly, "that I've had quite enough of this foolish fighting. Why, I doubt you two even remember what you're fighting about." The cubs tried to remember, but they couldn't. Mama took the cubs into her lap. "Everybody gets into an argument once in a while," she said, "even folks who love each other very much." "You and I don't have arguments," said Papa. "Oh, yes, we do," said Mama. "No, we don't," argued Papa. "We're having one right now," said Mama, "about whether or not we have arguments." While Papa thought that over, Mama went on to say that occasional arguments are a part of living together. We get angry, even call each other names, and say things we don't really mean, and after a while, it's over. "Like the storm?" asked Sister. The rain had almost stopped and the sun was beginning to shine through the clouds. "Yes," said Mama, "like the storm." "Look," said Papa. The sun shining on the last of the rain had made a rainbow. "A rainbow is something very beautiful that happens after a storm," said Mama, looking at the cubs. "You mean like making up after a big fight?" "Sort of," said Mama. So Brother and Sister hugged and made up and got along just beautifully. Until the next time, anyway. Did you enjoy the Berenstain Bears getting a fight? I've got one other Berenstain Bear book to share with you, and this one, the bears go on a picnic. "Mother Bear, put your apron away. We are going to go on a picnic today." "Where are we going on our picnic, Dad?" "To the very best place in the world, my lad. Now you remember this spot, my dear. When we were young, we picnicked here." "Papa, I do not like to complain, but your wonderful spot is next to a train." "Where are we going now, Papa Bear? Is there another wonderful spot somewhere?" "Don't pester me with questions, please. There's a place I know, right in those trees. It is everything a picnic spot should be, and no one remembers it is here but me. What a spot, so quiet, so cool. Just as it was when I was in school. We had a school picnic and I won first place for eating the most pie in a pie-eating race. Pop, this spot might be very fine, but look what it says on that big sign. Big picnic today. Dad, can you find us another spot? Are we having a picnic today or not? Now stop asking questions, be quiet, stop stewing. Your father knows what he is doing. To pick a spot that is just the right one, you have to be very choosy, my son. Nothing can bother our picnic here. Lay out the picnic things, my dear. I do not like to say so, Dad, but another good spot has just gone bad. I hope there's another good spot, you know, but how much further do we have to go? Why don't you use your eyes, small bear? There's a perfect place right over there. The grass is green, the air is sweet. Lay out the lunch and take a seat. Hooray! At last we're going to eat. Well, this place is good. I wasn't wrong, but I know one better. Let's move along. Now, take this perfect piece of ground, no one but us for miles around. Pop, you picked the best spot yet, but how can we picnic with that jet? I am very hungry, Pop. When is the spot picking going to stop? I'm getting tired. My feet hurt too. Any old spot here ought to do. Please, Pop, please, can't we picnic soon? It's long past lunch. It's afternoon. You have to be choosy, Pop, I know, but what's better up here than down below? What's up here? I'll tell you what, the world's perfect picnic spot. As you can see, it is perfectly clear that nothing can bother our picnic here. No noisy crowds, no pesky planes, and no mosquitoes, trucks, or trains. Uh-oh, Dad, here come the rains. Pooh! Rain to a bear is nothing at all. We'll picnic here and let it fall. Come back! What kind of bears are you? Scared of a drop of rain or two? Bring back that food, this place will do. It's dry in here. It's warm here too. It does look warm, yes I agree, but it looks much, much too warm for me. Wait now, wait. You wait for me. I'll find a better spot, you'll see. I'll find the perfect place to eat. I'll find a spot that can't be beat, the finest spot you've ever seen. Now that is the kind of place I mean. He did it, Mother, did he not? He found the perfect picnic spot. The end. What did you think of our silly friends, the Berenstain Bears? I like the picnic spot turning out to just be right at home. Sometimes the best meals are just at home, aren't they? And how about brother and sister bear getting in a fight? Do you get in fights with your friends or with your brothers or sisters at home? It happens. Maybe there's something you can do when you're feeling like you have an attitude toward your brother or sister dear. Maybe you just have to make things clear by getting outside and having fun. Say, would you like to come with me? I have an idea for something we can do. How about an obstacle course or two? You ready to go and check this idea out with me? All right, let's go. For an obstacle course, boys and girls, you don't need anything special. You can just go to your local playground and create an obstacle course with your friends. I'm gonna start by going up these windy stairs. You ready to go up with me? And then, once I get up the stairs, maybe I'll wanna go down the slide, or maybe I wanna go down these stairs. Well, I guess it's a ladder. Or maybe I want to go across the rope bridge or the monkey bars. What do you think I should do? I think I should go across the rope bridge. Here we go. Make sure you hold on tight. My playground has this fun thing that you can crawl through too. This looks kind of fun. Maybe I'll try to go through there. I made it through this purple thing. Now I'm going to try and walk across these. These are, I don't know what they're called, but they swing and sway, and it's kind of like walking across the lily pads in the water, I think. You have to be careful not to fall. Ooh, they move a lot. This is tricky. Can go across this. Do you like climbing across ropes? These ropes kind of look like a giant spider web. And they have this platform in the middle that you can stand on to help you get across. There's lots of rope things and swinging things at this playground to make an obstacle course with. I'm gonna go under the bridge. Woo. And pop back out. I'm just going around. Next part of my obstacle course is I'll use the ladder and try and climb up. Okay, here we go. It's a little hard to climb and hold a camera to film the climbing. But you get good views when you climb up. I guess it's an obstacle in itself just trying to get around the playground and record the playground. Our playground also has these things that you can sit and spin. That's super fun. Using chalk or squares that are already drawn in your playground, you can work on doing more obstacle course training because maybe you have to skip over certain squares or only jump in certain squares. That can be a lot of fun too. Hopefully you're getting an idea of how you can make an easy obstacle course with your friends. You can challenge them to crawl up, climb over, under, through, and around, spin, and get each other before the time runs out.
Let's look at some other ideas for obstacle courses. Inflatable parks make for great obstacle courses. Many mini golf holes have obstacles to avoid. I guess that makes them obstacle courses for the golf ball. Men and women use obstacle courses for training and getting fit. In this course, they have to crawl through the mud and under the ropes and then take off running. And here they have to scale a wall. Sometimes there are even obstacle courses in the water. Here someone is dangling by a rope over the water, and these men climb over the ropes and then have to swim back in the water. Did you know you can complete obstacle courses on bikes and motorcycles? Obstacle courses are fun for animals too, especially for dogs and horses. And it kind of looks fun for their trainers and riders as well. I've enjoyed looking at these different types of obstacles for both people and animals. What do you say? Are you ready to head back to the magic lamp and say goodbye to Cosette? Me too. Let's go.
And welcome back to the magic lamp. Whew. I sure am tired from playing on that obstacle course that we made, Cosette. It really wore me out. But you know something else? I think I'm in a better mood now, too. I don't mind if you have the top bunk, Cosette. I'd be happy to have the bottom bunk. You think we should share? We should take turns? Maybe one night I'm on top and one night you are? How nice of you, Cosette. That's a great idea. I'm glad Cosette and I were able to work it out, and I'm glad that you came along with us today to share some stories. I hope you enjoyed them, and I hope you enjoyed that obstacle course. Now that's something you can do any time of year, whether you're inside or outside. You can do it at a playground like I did, and use all of the built-in equipment to make up your own adventure and obstacle course, or you can do it at home with a parent or guardian's permission. I bet you have ideas on things you could use to make your own. Well, it's that time of day again, Cosette, and I am ready for a nap, so I'm gonna go ahead and lay down on that bottom bunk and take a little rest. I hope you'll continue to join us for Enchanted Journeys and read some wonderful stories and get outside and play and have fun, and come back and see us again soon. Until we do, take care. Bye-bye.